They're not making it official yet, the Browns aren't. Mary Kay Cabot pointed out earlier in the week that some changes are going to be made, most probably with Greg Robinson. So let's see if what the Browns are looking at as possible changes as they get set for this week's game. Justin-McCray, talking about him going in for Greg Robinson. He's taken snaps at all positions. Look at that. Left tackle, right tackle, and center, all on Monday. Wow. You don't see that very often.
No. There's something going on with Greg Robinson that they don't, beyond performance. They don't think he's preparing well. They don't think the work ethic is there. There's something going on there that would make them consider a change this big going in against a team that's got the best defense in the league.
All right, Wyatt-Teller, who was acquired a couple weeks ago, there you see him. Will he go in for Eric-Kush? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I obviously they're hunting for something. Kitchens told us the other day that he's just looking for the best 5 guys to get out there and win one game. I mean, he's feeling it too. They go 2-5 now. Not that that's going to be a hot seat situation. I'm not saying it is, but
well, I'll tell you
they just need to win. I mean, he doesn't want that locker room getting any more. I don't want to say they're disillusioned, but he certainly doesn't want them getting disillusioned. He doesn't want them starting to question what they're doing. And at 2-5, if they play poorly again and are handled by the Patriots,
yeah, they've gotten blown out 3 times already.
Yeah. All
right, so here's why I don't think he's on the hot seat till the end of the season, because John Dorsey picked him, and maybe there's some questions about first-round picks that Dorsey's made, and if you throw on top of that the wrong coach, that doesn't look good for him either.
Yeah, and if you have questions about how he and Monken are getting along, about his play calling, about whether the job is too big, I think you and I disagree on this. You think that they should maybe take the play calling away in season and alleviate some of the stuff that's on his plate, where I think it would be maybe even more confusing to Mayfield and the offense by letting Monken suddenly start calling plays. But I think in the end of this season, you're going to see some big changes if they don't start
Here's what I said about
their capability offensively.
Because there would be questions about the coach, I actually said if you're going to make a change, do it after a win.
Yeah.
Make it look like Freddie gave it up instead of being forced out. And
I think if there was going to be a major change in that regard, we would have heard about it
by now,
early this week, and we haven't yet.
So we have a Facebook question of the day. Today's question is, what are you willing to give up for Trent Williams? My answer is nothing. But let's see what people had to say. Rick May says, I think Williams is in his 30s.
31.
I wouldn't go higher than a 3rd-round pick, maybe a 2nd at best. I'm in that camp. Eric James says nothing. The line is fine. Oh, really? They didn't give up a sack last week. Baker was rarely harassed. Has the line been perfect? No, but they've also faced some of the league's hardest D lines. Let them gel. Carl St. John says not a number 1. Callaway, Hilliard, Robinson, and a future number 2. Andy Mees says a combination of high-round draft picks, 2nd or 3rd, and players could deal either Callaway or Higgins, since the Browns are loaded with wide receivers on paper. What's the Higgins deal, too? That's questionable. Scott Matthews says he's holding out, a 2nd-rounder only. Kevin Price, Callaway or Hilliard, and a 3rd-round pick. Gerard Morelli, 3rd-rounder and a 6th-rounder. Trent Harrop, chicken nuggets. I don't eat them anyway. Can't argue with that.
Well, you have to take into account that he hasn't played since last December.
Right, and he doesn't play full seasons.
Right, and he has been injured the last few years, and he's 31.
And he's 31.
To give up talented players and draft picks, I think that would be way too much.
I would agree with that. If you didn't have to give him up, I'd give him a shot, but not giving up the farm for that.